Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. The Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program is a 30-minute radio intervention support program that is meant to provide continuous instruction to keep you academically engaged during this stay-at-home period, as well as preparing you, our 6th, 9th, and 12th graders for the pending Liberia Primary School Certificate Exam, Liberia Junior High School Certificate Exam, and West Africa Senior Secondary Certificate Exam when the time comes. Also, in addition to this academic support, the program is meant to provide psychosocial support for learners, teachers, and parents, and also tips on how you as parents and teachers can provide support to your students and children at home. Now, let's join our teacher for today's lesson.
Hello students, I'm teacher J. Krubo D.K. Solomon of Rising Academies. This is the Rising Youth Movement Partnership for the Ministry of Education COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. Lesson series number 1, school level lower basic, level 2, grade 3 and 4, subject, math. Lesson number 1, topic, composing and decomposing numbers 10 to 99 by counting tens and ones. While we listen to these COVID-19 health tips, please take out your pencil, pen, and copybook and get ready for today's lesson.
What are the symptoms of COVID-19? COVID-19 symptoms include cough, fever, shortness of breath. In rare cases, COVID-19 can lead to severe respiratory problem, kidney failure, or death. If you have a fever or any kind of respiratory difficulty, such as coughing and shortness of breath, call your doctor.
Now it's time for our lesson. Our key points for today's lesson. The digit in the tens place of a 2-digit number shows how many bundles of tens in that number. The digit in the ones place of a 2-digit number shows how many ones in that number. Hello everyone, welcome to our first math lesson. How are you feeling today? Are you ready to learn more about the magical world of numbers? Today we are going to explore how we can break apart numbers in different ways. But first, let's warm up. For today's class, you need a notebook, a pencil. You will need your 10 rocks and 10 small sticks. It's okay if you don't have it. You can still play our game today. Please gather the materials you need. We will warm up our brain with some counting. First thing, please stand up. Let's get moving. Let's count forward by tens from 28. Listen to me first. Then you will get a chance to count. Here we go. 28, 38, 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, and 98. Now it's your turn. As you count, move your body. You will hop on one foot, clap, stomp, or wiggle. Ready, set, go. 28, 38, 48, 58, 68, 78, 88, 98. Wonderful. Let's count backward by turns from 71. My turn first. 71, 61, 51, 41, 31, 21, 11, and 1. Now it's your turn. Remember to move your body as you count. 71, 61, 51, 41, 31, 21, 11, and 1. Marvelous job. Let's count forward by 5s to 100, starting from 10. My turn first. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Your turn. Ready? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Excellent work. Let's count backward by 5s from 65 all the way to 0. My turn first. 65, 60, 55, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 0. Now your turn. Ready? 65, 60, 55, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 0. Great job warming up your brain. Now we are going to start our main activity. Do you have your pencil and paper ready? Do you have your sticks and rocks? Great! Let's get started. Part 1. Composing numbers. Today, we are going to be building 2-digit numbers. We are going to build numbers using tens and ones. I am going to need some tens and ones. And you are going to figure out what number that makes. As you figure it out, use sticks and rocks. A stick represents a 10 and a rock represents a 1. Let's try the first problem. What number does 2 10s and 3 1s make? What number does 2 10s and 3 1s make? How can we figure that out? Let's count each unit, starting with the tens. Ready? Go. 10, 20. Great! Now we can count our 3 ones. Remember, we are counting from 20. Ready? Go. 21, 22, 23. So, 2 tens and 3 ones makes 23. Excellent job. Look at the number 23. Write it down if you like. The number 23 is made up of 2 digits, 2 and 3. What does the digit 2 represent? The 2 tells us that the number is made up of 2 tens. We know that because the 2 is in the tens place. What place is the 2 in? The 2 is in the tens place. What does the digit 3 in 23 represent? The 3 tells us that the number is made up of 3 ones. We know that because the 3 is in the ones place. What place is the 3 in? The 3 is in the ones place. Great. Let's build our next number. What number does 4 tens and 7 ones make? Again, what number does 4 tens and 7 ones make? Let's count out 4 tens. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40. Great. Now, we can count our 7 ones. Ready? 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47. 4 tens and 7 ones makes 47. Again, 4 tens and 7 ones makes 47. Great. Look at the number 47. What does the digit 4 represent? The 4 tells us that the number is made up of 4 tens. We know that because the 4 is in the tens place. What place is the 4 in? The 4 is in the tens place. What does the 7 in 47 represent? The 7 tells us that the number is made up of 7 ones. We know that because the 7 is in the ones place. What place is the 7 in? The 7 is in the ones place. Great job. The next one. What number does 6 ones and 8 tens make? Again, what number does 6 ones and 8 tens make? This one is a bit different. The ones came first this time. I wonder if it makes difference if we count out ones first or out tens first. Let's try counting the tens first. Ready? Go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, and 86. 8 tens and 6 ones makes 86. Okay, let's try counting the ones first. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16, 26, 36, 46, 56, 66, 76, and 86. First, we started counting with the tens, but we can also start counting with the ones. Either way, we end up with the same number. Look at the number 86. What does the digit 8 represent? The 8 represents 8 tens. We know that because the 8 is in the 10th place. What place is the 8 in? The 8 is in the 10th place. What does the digit 6 represent? The 6 tells us that the number is made up of 6 ones. We know that because the 6 is in the ones place. What place is the 6 in? The 6 is in the ones place. Thank you. Next one. What number does 9 ones and 7 tens make? Again, what number does 9 ones and 7 tens make? Did you count the tens or the ones first? Let's try counting the tens first. Ready? Great. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Great. 7 turns and 9 ones makes 79. Now, let's count the ones first. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19, 29, 39, 49, 59, 69, 79. Great job. 9 ones and 7 turns makes 79. What does the digit 7 represent? The 7 represents 7 turns. We know that because the 7 is in the tens place. What place is the 7 in? The 7 is in the tens place. What does the digit 9 represent? The 9 tells us that the number is made up of 9 ones. We know that because the 9 is in the ones place. What place is the 9 in? The 9 is in the ones place. Great job for that activity. We will now move to part 2 of our lesson. Decomposing numbers. Excellent work. Now, we are going to switch it up. We are going to start with a number and you are going to represent it using your sticks and rocks. Remember, a stick represents a group of 10 and a rock represents a 1. Represent the number 64. Represent the number 64. Ready? Go. How many tens did you use? Why did you use that many? I used 6 tens because 64 has a 6 in the tens place. How many ones did you use? Why did you use that many? I used 4 ones because 64 has a 4 in the ones place. That makes so much sense. Represent the number 92. Represent the number 92. Ready? Great. How many tens did you use? Why did you use that many? I used 9 tens because 92 has a 9 in the tens place. How many ones did you use? Why did you use that many? I used 2 ones because 92 has a 2 in the ones place. Great job. Okay. Represent the number 51. Represent the number 51. Ready? That's great. How many tens did you use? Why did you use that many? I used 5 tens because 51 has a 5 in the tens place. How many ones did you use? Why did you use that many? I used 1 1 because 51 has a 1 in the ones place. Great job! That was so excellent of you guys. Now, we are going to close today's lesson by playing a game called Mystery Number. In this game, you will get 3 clues. Your job is to guess the number based on the clues. Before we start, let's review 2 terms: even and odd numbers. What an even number? An even number is a number that can be divided exactly by 2. Even numbers have the digits 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8 in the ones place. 8 is an even number because it can be divided exactly into 2 groups of 4. What an odd number? An odd number is a number that cannot be divided exactly by 2. Odd numbers have 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9 in the ones place. 5 is an odd number because it cannot be divided exactly into 2 groups. Each group will have 2.5. Here are the clues to the first mystery number. I am an even number. I have 5 tens. I have more than 7 ones and less than 9 ones. What number am I? The mystery number is 58. Now, for our second mystery number, get ready. I am an odd number. I have less than 3 tens. I am the number of fingers on 3 hands. What number am I? The mystery number is 15. Great job. Let's try our third mystery number. Get ready. I am an even number. I have 2 digits. I am equal to 18 minus 6. What number am I? The mystery number is 12. Great job. Now for our last mystery numbers. Ready? I am an odd number. I am between the numbers 70 and 80. My tens digit is the same as my ones digit. What number am I? The mystery number is 77. Great job solving those number mysteries. Pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Okay, let's discuss what we have learned today. For any number, what does the digit in the tens place tells us? The digit in the tens place tells us how many tens and the number has. For any number, what does the digit in the ones place tell us? The digit in the ones place tells us how many ones the number has. Well, that's it for our lesson today. Great working, growing your brain. For homework, practice building numbers using tens and ones. For homework, practice building numbers using tens and ones. 4 ones and 4 tens. 58 8 tens, and 2 ones. 99. And for our bonus challenge, make up some mystery numbers riddles to ask your family and friends. We have been talking a lot about washing our hands. Washing our hands is an important way to protect ourselves, not only during this time, but always. Today, we are going to learn about tiny living things that can live on our hands. These tiny things I call germs. 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 Can you say that word with me? Good. Germs are so small that you cannot even see them with your own eyeball. You will need an instrument called a microscope to see them. Because germs are so small and you cannot see them, they can get inside of our bodies and make us sick. How do germs get on our hands? Great. Okay, germs can live everywhere. In the air, on your food, in the diet, and on our bodies. Most germs cannot hurt us, but there are some bad germs in the world that can make us very sick. When we don't wash our hands, we let those germs live on us. Wow. So, how can these germs get in our bodies? These germs can get in our bodies when we don't wash our hands. Let's look at one example. Let's say you shake your neighbor's hand and then go eat your mother's food. If you don't wash your hands first, whatever was on your neighbor's hand will now go down into your stomach with that food. This is why it is so important to wash your hands with soap and water. If you only use water, the germs can stay on your hands. When you use soap, you make your hands slippery and the germs will fall off your hands. Are you getting it? Oh yes. Washing my hands with soap and water can make the germs fall off my hands. If germs get in my body, they can make me sick. That is why it is important to wash our hands with soap and water for 20 seconds, plenty of times in a day. Exactly. Do you remember the song we learned for washing our hands? Let's sing it together. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands to keep them nice and clean, to keep them nice and clean, to keep them nice and clean. This is the way we wash our hands to keep them nice and clean. Great! Thank you so much for listening about germs and washing hands today. Remember, washing your hands can help make sure you and your family stay healthy. Don't forget to teach your others, brothers, and sisters about germs today. You can help keep your entire family feeling strong and healthy. Thank you.
Boys and girls, if you have any questions on today's lesson, you can kindly send them through this number 0555 670833. Again, if you have any questions on today's lesson, you can kindly send them through this number 0555 6708 33. Thank you so much.
Boys and girls, that is the end of our class today. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Krubo Solomon.